Well, hello and welcome back to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. Cheers! A lukewarm tea at the moment now. It's the last of whatever was left in me flask from the day. Well, I've had a much better day today. I've actually felt like I've got a bit of clarity and energy, which I haven't had for quite a while. I've got loads of stuff done. It's one of those days where it feels like I've got more time in my day than there is hours, if that makes sense. It just feels like my day's had a lot of time in it. I narrowly avoided getting pelted in the face by a bumblebee as well today. Been doing some stuff out the front, was just coming back in. It's a bit windier this morning than it is now. And I suddenly heard this bee buzzing towards me and being blown. And I did some kind of weird jerky head movement backwards, which seemed to go in, it felt like it went in stages, and the bee and this big fuzzy bumblebee, I think it was a buff-tailed one, I only saw it briefly, managed to recalibrate its course and avoid me, for which I'm very grateful, because after yesterday getting pelted with flies in the face in the wind, or beetles or whatever was out there, yeah, it was a great big fuzzy bumblebee today. But I'm glad it missed me. But my head thing was an automatic reaction. That was quite strange. And then I just stood there going, what just happened? So I'm feeling definitely more clarity, more energy and calmer. But the rest of the energy, the external energy, seems still bonkers to me. Okay, what good news have you got for us today, please? Do you want the sticky one? Ooh, the Lovers. Do I want any more? Do I need another card? No. I'm immediately drawn to the tower in the background. And the birds seem to be flying away from it. There's something that felt like a safe place or a strong tower. And that's not necessarily a physical thing. Maybe felt like a solid foundation for people. And we've come to the realisation that it isn't. That what we thought it was, it wasn't. That the stability that we thought it had, it hasn't. That the safety we thought it had, it hasn't. And the birds flying away are us and other people. But we're not looking for something to replace it with. I've got this. We're looking inside. We're looking inside for our foundation and our stability and our safety. Whereas perhaps in the past, we've looked externally, we've looked at other people, I'm going to say entities, but I don't necessarily mean like beings. I mean like political systems, corporations, family, maybe. Maybe some people's family are a good foundation and a safe place, a strong tower, and maybe they're not. But whatever it is, we've moved on. We've realised it's like the Be Your Own Hero yesterday, I think it was. Instead of looking on the outside, looking for someone to save us or looking for a hero. And the frustration when you realise there's so much injustice and the people you thought would sort it out won't do it. And the frustration of going, why won't these people listen? Which moves to, why won't these people care? Which moves to, why won't these people actually do something about it? We've realised it's us now. If we want things to change, we have to change them in whatever way we can, and that can be small or that can be big. It's an evolution, it's a growth, it's an expansion that we're not, and it's a freedom that we're not hanging on to something or somebody else for our foundation or our stability or our safety, that we can find that now in ourselves, whether we're fully there or not, or whether we're still working on it. And we are our own hero, and we are our own foundation and our own safety and our own strength, our own tower. And we can also support other people with that. Once we are strong in ourselves, and once we are solid in ourselves, and we have that then from that root, we then have expanded, or can expand. That means that we can then help other people. And that doesn't mean that we want other people to be dependent on us, but we can help people find their own inner strength, their own foundation, safety in themselves. And what good news do you have for us tomorrow, please? Was it the one I've just dropped? I didn't even get a shuffle in. I picked half of it up and we had one out. Right. 8 of Wands. Do I need another card? I've already spotted we having the 3 of Cups. Oh yeah, baby. 3 of Cups. No, we're not having any more. Right, where are we going first? Are we going to the 3 of Cups? What once seemed unstable feels more solid now. We feel like we're on more solid ground. And this kind of carries on from yesterday's, doesn't it? And we've got something to celebrate. There's a lightness about it. There's more joy. We got some dancing. Dancing is always good for your mental health. If you can't meditate, especially if you've got like a crazy brain that won't shut up, dancing's pretty good. It's another out of the darkness into the light, isn't it? Well, they look like they've come out of the wilderness. Maybe we're all getting a bit more clarity now. Maybe some things have not made a lot of sense are making a lot more sense now. And there is more lightness, so there's more joy and there's more celebratory energy, that happy, upbeat lightness. Mostly what I'm getting is there's a lightness. Things are getting much lighter in terms of, things have felt quite heavy lately and enclosed. I'm getting enclosed, and we felt constricted, or some of us might have felt stuck. I know I go through periods of being stuck and then feeling like I'm moving and stuck again. This is another one where we're going to have movement and flow. Now we're on to the 8 of Wands. That's the freedom and flying, isn't it? It's the freedom, the flying, the wands, the fire, the passion, the enthusiasm. And we're starting to see growth in the things that we've been doing. It may have felt like we've been through a long dark winter, even if it's not been winter. And things are brightening up, and we've got more enthusiasm, more energy, and more passion for things. And actually seeing, if we've been working really hard for a long time on things and we haven't seen results from that, we should start seeing the results. We should be seeing the new growth of whatever it is we're working on. And it's definitely, I can see the sun behind the bird. It's definitely getting brighter. And this bird is full of colour and full of life. Think of the freedom that birds have. Fly anywhere they want. Some of them fly halfway around the world twice a year, don't they? Fly anywhere, do anything. That lightness, that freedom, unbound.